Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of G5 Company, may I welcome you to introduce our new product launch event. I am Sudisa Banto, and I am a spokesperson for the company. So before we get into the product, I would like to start by talking a little bit about the coronavirus research. In a study of the U.S. National Institutes of Health, or NIH, researchers found that coronavirus lives up to 4 hours in copper, 24 hours in cardboard, and 3 days in stainless steel and plastic surfaces. Though the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, say the contaminated surfaces are not the primary route of COVID-19 infection. However, it is possible. Besides person-to-person contact, there are many ways coronavirus spread, including touching surfaces or objects, then touching your mouth, your nose, or your eyes. Nowadays, people don't pay attention to COVID-19 pandemic as much as before due to the number of COVID-19 cases are decreasing, then we're letting our guys down. So, the reason we are here today is to introduce our new product called All-in-One Button Presser and Alcohol Dispenser that reduces the risk of contracting many diseases, especially COVID-19. The rubber tip side prevents you from contacting viruses and bacteria, and the alcohol dispenser side protects you if you accidentally touch a contaminated surface. The main materials, we use rubber and plastic. Rubber used in rubber tip side, and we also use two types of plastic, which are PP for the container. It is durable, lightweight, and chemically resistant material, since the lid is attached to an alcohol-containing sponge. And also use HDPE, or high-density polyethylene, because it is durable, lightweight, low-cost, easy to process, and also good chemical resistance, meaning that it is suitable for contained hand sanitizer or other alcohol gel. So next for engineering, I would like to invite our engineering, Mr. Prurapi, to explain about the manufacturing process.
Thank you. In the engineering process, we use the injection molding for the container and the rubber tip, and we use the blow molding process for the bottle. Let's talk about the injection molding first. In the injection molding, first feeding plastic pellets into the hopper, then they move into the barrel, then to the heating chambers. Once the molten plastic is enough, the spool moves forward into the nozzle and to the mold cavity. After that, when the material cools down, the mold is open and the product is ejected to allow the next cycle to happen. Each part is manufactured piece by piece. This process also happens in the rubber injection as well. Next, the blow molding process. In the blow molding process, it's similar to the injection molding process, but the plastic is melted and gets shaped into the parison. When the mold is closed and gripped in place, after that, we compress air blown into the parison. And finally, it is trimmed and removed from the mold. Next thing, I would like to invite Mr. Sapak to talk about the impact of the product.
About the impact of the product, I have divided them into groups. First, impact on society, reducing your risk of infection from surface infection, reducing the risk coronavirus infection, encouraging people to wash their hands with hand sanitizer. When I'm outside, I want to wash my hand, but sometimes the auto dispenser does not work. Hand sanitizer just run out, or some alcohol gel are just gooey and evaporate slowly. With our product, you can bottle with your most preferable one. Second, impact on the environment. The main material is plastic, and yes, it is difficult to biodegrade. However, there are thermoplastic material PP and HDPE are definition recyclable by melting and deforming into plastic pellets. Then new product, or even this product can be manufactured.
Thank you, Ms. Sosapak, our researcher, and Mr. Pumrapi, our engineering. Yeah, so, okay. Now, I know some of you might curious about a product, but yeah. Is it necessary or should I buy it? Well, I just want to say something to change your mind a little bit. Well, please buy it. Please buy it. Yeah, I mean, it makes your life much more comfortable and safer. Why do we have to carry finger gloves and alcohol gel around? Right? Why do we have to choose an all combination when we have a new combination, just the all-in-one product? Right? And with all of these properties, what do you think we should charge for this product? We only charge this for 59 baht because we want you all to be strong and healthy. We want you all to put your guard up, be strong and healthy, so we can stay safe and get through COVID-19 together. Thank you. That's it. That's basically it.
ปังมากแม่
You are CEO, you are the sales department.
I think I'm both.
You are a really good presenter, yeah?
Thank you.
Any one of you have a question first for the last time?
If you don't want, I want to tell something about this product. So you might curious, why? Is it better than gloves when you're wearing gloves? Anything? So I've been on research that I have read the research about like 2 days ago, and it said that wearing gloves during COVID-19 helps nothing, almost help nothing, because imagine you go to the supermarket and you touch the contaminated surface directly to your glove surface, I would say, yeah. And then you get back into your car, you grab your steering wheel, you touch your phone. The virus spreads like crazy, so it barely helps anything. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah. But with our product,
พูดก็ตอบได้
you still have a distance between the contaminated surface and your hand. So the virus will not come.
Okay, so one thing you mentioned in the video, you say we can use this one to touch our phone.
Yeah.
It's so big. How we do?
Actually, it's like a smaller than this. I would say it's made from rubber, so it can touch. Okay, and our prototype is plastic, so it can touch. Yeah.
So later you will change.
Yeah.
Try to have different capacitance material.
Yes, sir.
And how about if I need to fingerprint with some sensor device?
I think that's limited on our product.
Okay, so
Sorry.
and then the last one, the one how we do the self clean with the finger part.
มันคล้ายเค้กเกิน
The bottom one as you touch, it will be self cleaning.
Alcohol contained sponge, right here. Yeah, the sponge.
Okay,
So clean.
okay. So we want to do this function, right? Okay. And this one. Okay. Question there in the back.
Yeah.
So, you hear me? So, I have some question about this product. Like, okay, if the button is on the bottom, and then you have the alcohol dispenser on the top, right? Like this. And why would you carry an extra alcohol dispenser just to clean up the pointing part?
ไม่ใช่วะ
I think it's not evaporate that easy if you spray that enough. Like you hold, like we all have to have alcohol. Oh, so so we carry the alcohol already here. So this is alcohol dispenser. You can just take the lid off, and then you can spray that here. Also, yeah.
Also, so you said that rubber head is an all-in-one purposes, right? So how would you example like in scenarios like you go into the toilet?
Big
You
pot?
need to-
Big pot?
Okay, so if you go to the toilet thing and you notice like there's a how do you call it? Yeah, the faucet. And so how do you open it with that thing, basically? Because that thing you need to twist and pull, right? You cannot just push it.
เอ่อ
Then what is the purpose of this thing?
ใช้ในห้องน้ำถามว่าถ้าเอาไปใช้ในห้องน้ำอ่ะใช้ยังไงอะไรเงี้ยเหมือนแบบเวลาไปกด
Because the
ก๊อก
most,
อะไรเงี้ย
according to what most people touch the most, that thing is one of the things that people touch the most.
When you go to the toilet, you don't clean your hands, so?
No, you don't clean your hand. But the question is, if you clean your hand, what's the point of that?
Oh.
How do you clean your hand?
I think it's in the toilet we have soap. I think we can clean your hand with clean our hand with that. But the purpose of this thing is to clean your hand because the alcohol is not everywhere, right? So when you go to supermarket, you have to walk somewhere to find them, and it's always ran out. So that is the purpose of this thing, to clean. Sorry if I wasn't like answered good enough.
Because you advertise it as an all-in-one purposes. So
Okay, so sorry.
Working as
I think
what
that's
he
the
was
limit
intended to do, right?
that's the limitation of a product. So sorry. I will improve. Yeah, if I manufacturing this. Okay.
มันต้นตีนี้
Sorry.
So that satisfies my question then.
Thank you.
And see how they improve your product.
นอกจากจะถามไม่นี่แล้วยังโดนต่ออีกเลย
Question here.
ไม่เป็นไรกูไม่ถามกูไม่ถาม
Okay, so if no more question, you can finish the third and fourth. But let's applause for the group 5 first.